What up, y'all? I'm back with another video, and I'm here to do a album discussion, and it is to the man Nolan the Ninja Yin. I've known about Nolan the Ninja since like the later part of 2015. Uh, it was fuck the hype. I saw it was in a few top tens of the year in 2015, and I also saw that he dropped. Actually, hold on. Well, it's so. What was that project called? Hold on. Um, of course, it's fuck the hype. Heart. I saw Dead and Hip Hop reviewed that, but there was this like lo-fi flips. Yeah, lo-fi flips. I need to check that out. I need to actually check out fuck the hype, Heart, and lo-fi flips because Nolan the Ninja, he's exactly like what I want in a rapper, especially with a younger dude in 2017. So it's like why am I not into him? I don't know why I didn't check him out back then, but it took until seeing him featured on a few projects of artists that I listened to and have reviewed. I was like, okay, I'm definitely gonna check out the next project. So, and being with OKThough.com, I knew this album was coming um, like a couple weeks ahead of the time. I'm not sure exactly when he announced it was dropping, but I saw like a couple weeks before it dropped that it was dropping. So, yeah, man, Nolan Ninja, Yin. I have to say, actually, let me pull this up because this album, 17 tracks long. Like, I forget how many minutes it was. 58 minutes? Okay, 58 minutes. I have to say, with tracks like um, Lex, Exodus, Calisthenics, 14K, Odium, Leisure, Chess, Capaci, and Zip. Those 4, 6, 8, 10. Those 10 tracks. I'm gonna say they sound the same, but they're really like the core of what this album sounds like. It's that hardcore. I'm not even sure where Nolan's from. I'm not sure if he's from New York or not, but it's that hardcore, cold, gritty, grimy, but not like grime UK. Um, boom bap, shoot, freaking, you can see your freaking breath, cold, New York Timberland boot wearing hip hop. That's what this shit is, and I fuck with it because now he sounds different. Because anybody else who would be rapping over this, I'm not gonna say they would sound like everybody else or they'd be boring, but they wouldn't be on it like Nolan is. Because Nolan is almost to a point where he's yelling at you, but he's not yelling. He's just very energetic, very charismatic in the way he delivers his vocals. So I can really appreciate that. Now, I also want to talk about these tracks, Phoenix, Yin, and Schoolcraft. Schoolcraft, man, was that mellow. Same thing with Yin, Phoenix too. These kind of were a change of pace, but at the same time they mesh well. Like they're very cohesive with the album. It makes in its entirety. It's still very cohesive, even with these three songs being a change of pace, being a little slower, more mellow vibe, but Nolan still being who he is on these. Except on Phoenix, where it's more not like a love song, but um, like he knows what kind of girl he wants. The girl knows what kind of girl he wants, and he's saying like, yeah, I can be that for you. I know what you want, and it's like I didn't expect that change of pace, but I didn't mind it though. You have to be a good artist for me to make a song like that because I don't really care for songs like that when it comes to hip hop. I don't even listen to R&B that much, and just just to hear that, it's like, and I liked it. You gotta be, you gotta have some kind of talent to you. Because like I said, I don't really listen to R&B that much, and I don't really want to hear that from a rapper, especially with an album like this in its entirety, when you've been just cold as hell, boom bap and gritty, and yelling and shit. Well, not yelling, but you know what I mean. And you make a song like that. Uh, there was no shoot. I'm surprised that I didn't would dislike this. So yeah, and that's really pretty much it. Remember, I said this was just a discussion. I didn't want to give a full review because I didn't feel like Not that it didn't deserve a review, but I didn't want to put this in a albums I recommend or in a new albums category. I wanted to give it its own spotlight and strictly discuss this album. Not to say that there's nothing to review, but I can pretty much sum up what this album is, like I just did. And a review, not that it would take too much of my time or anything, but to keep listening to this over and over again, when I kind of already get what the message is here, him just trying to retire before 35 and get his shit right for him and his people, take his people to the promised land, as he said. Um, I mean, what can I say? Like, I get the gist of this album, taking it back to his uh, neighborhood. He loves the hood, but he's not necessarily for it. He's not necessarily in it, and just giving back to where he comes from. That's what it's about to him, and I get what this is about, and I get just the vibe. Like, this album is the shit. Um, so I definitely recommend you check it out. And like I said, I don't want to say it was a review because I didn't necessarily come have a score for it going into this. I like to have my score before going in or have it figured out by the end of the video. But if I had to give it one, shoot, I'd say 7 to a 7.5 out of 10. But I still don't really want to call it a review though, because I don't feel like I did enough to necessarily review it. I didn't go like track for track on every track or the majority of the tracks. So I kind of feel like I just summarized this album, so I wouldn't really call it a review. But I'll go ahead and give it a 7 to a 7.5 anyway. And if you've heard this album, go ahead and let me know what you think about it in the comment section below and what you think about my review on it. And if you haven't heard this album, I definitely recommend you check this out. If you are a hip hop fan, like a traditional hip hop fan who loves the 90s, loves the boom bap, northeastern midwestern shit, this is for you. You will not be disappointed at all. So yeah, Nolan Ninja, thank you for this project. You'll definitely be getting posted on okthough.com. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So be sure to hit the like button if you like this video, share the video, subscribe if you're new, and check the description. You'll see everything, my social medias, PSN, Bandcamp, Patreon, PayPal, Venmo, Square Cash. Those 5 in particular are for if you want to support my movements as far as YouTube, music, entertainment, etc. So thank you for watching. Check this album out, and I will see y'all next time.